Previously on the Doctors and Dollars channel.
Today I'm talking with Dr. Rahul Chaudhary, a leading cardiologist with a passion for integrating cutting-edge technology into healthcare. What is going well today?
Well, it's a beautiful day outside in Chicago, and if you don't like the weather, you just need to wait a little while and it'll change.
Snow could be coming around the corner. We never know.
Yeah.
I want to talk about physician mortgages.
0.25%. It can on a chart and a calculator seem to make a big difference, but for your individualized situation, it may be less of a difference. You may plan to turn this into a rental in a couple years. You may plan to sell this in 5 years and move somewhere else.
With me today is Dr. Daniel Hockman.
Almost none of us are all that well adjusted.
No, that's what as I'm saying that, I'm like, man, I have some things that I need to talk to my wife about when we get up.
We all need a lot of adjusting.
The genesis of this episode was birthed out of conversations that Mike and I are having with each other, more importantly, with the members of our Grand Vision family office.
First thing that I always say is, I started as soon as I knew. So it's not that we're at a different point or further or slower. The reality is I just knew sooner or I took action sooner.
Today I want to talk about credit reports, credit scores, credit repair.
Yeah, I'm actually doing this in my own life right now. So I'm gonna apply for a credit card, gives me all these lounge passes at the airport and stuff. So before I do that application for the credit card, I just quickly take a look at my credit report so I know that my credit will be top notch.
I'm joined today by Dr. David Keynes.
So I fell in love with robotics in 2006. I was one of the first surgeons in New England to get my hands on this surgical robot, and it was like instant relief.
Mike, we are talking about the short-term rental loophole.
So the short-term rental loophole is basically a way for somebody to take advantage of the real estate depreciation against their taxes without actually having to be a real estate professional.
Dr. Tammy Allen.
It's a great day. I'm getting ready to go on a medical mission to Jamaica tomorrow, so it's a great day.
The day before travel is always like super adrenaline filled.
You need to have the right conditions to be able to thrive in whatever you do, in order to set you up for the future, that whatever is your happiest thing that you feel most happy doing.
I've got to get this in the hands of as many other doctors as I can, because there's this wave of burnout and discontent, and that's going to take several solutions. And I think this might be one of them.
For me, the biggest thing was just the freedom to do what I wanted to do. One of the reasons I went into locum is because I really disliked hospital politics and office politics.
2% is basically the cost in order to have cash available, so when an investment opportunity comes up, you actually have the dry powder to deploy and be a part of that.
I almost like to pretend like I do what I do for fun, but there's some other thing that's working for me to actually generate income.
It would have been my detriment to take a step back and be like, hey, let's not build a company together. Let's not invest in multifamily together. Let me just keep doing what I'm doing, even though I have the knowledge that you've given me. That would have been my biggest detriment.
Dude, if I could do it, if you can do it, the people that we work with, everybody has the ability to do it. You just have to start down that path.
If money was going to be a means to an end, then you have to be careful about, it shouldn't be a means to an end of that I'm going to then acquire other things. The end still needs to be something very human.
And I think that's really the common goal of the family office. And it's in my LinkedIn profile, turning a 6-figure income into an 8-figure legacy.
Everything has sacrifices. You cannot have every single thing. The sacrifice could either be your time, or it could be your amount of money you make.
The money may be carrying people that came before you's anxieties about security, or it might be carrying arrogance and better than, or narcissism. And we have to be careful about what it means in our family and what's being ascribed to it.
You just have to find a way to switch it from, I wish I would have known this sooner, and change it to, thank God I learned this today. I'm so grateful that I now know what to do next.